one more factor which we want to discuss this week is particularly about the Andhra politics is normally in politics mudslinging is a common activity, and if it confines to the party affairs and then the policies and decisions or the products implemented, it's fine because public are well aware of these problems. But now the thing has come to such a rotten state that individual character assassination has started in this campaign. Both in Andhra Pradesh and in Telangana also we see these things happening and all that. Particularly a stature of Chief Minister like Jagan Mohan Reddy commenting on the Pawan Kalyan's individual personal affairs is, I think, is not much warranted and not appreciated. So this is one thing I request you to give me a reflection on this particular point. And one more point also I just wanted to state is that we already discussed last time about the money power in politics. And the money power in politics, people only having the financial strength and the muscle power can only contest. Now if you see the declarations made by the members of the parliament and the assembly, we see particularly the Guntur MP, it's really mind boggling. I don't know how he has got so many crores of rupees being a doctor abroad and came back to India, Andhra Pradesh, and then tried to do. So is the TDP really giving credence to the money persons? Because normally it happens in an MP has got to support the assembly members in and around his consciency, his expenses and other expenses. Of course, not only confined to TDP, but also if you see in Telangana, the MP from Chevilla, he is also all these figures are mind boggling. I don't know about compliances as far as personal taxes and other things are concerned. So in this sort of situation, will a common man will have a time to stand on moralities and building up Hinduatva, all this. If you see the earlier politics, we have seen very, very good people with commitment, honesty, and to do service. Now this is also has become a business sort of attitude. If he is going to invest so much of money, he has to take it back again from the system. So how these things is possible? And even though it's not directly related, we have also seen like some of the disgruntled elements like Paripurnanda Swami from BJP and others, Jannavitala contesting from Vijayawada and all that. So somehow, mentally speaking, a genuine person like me, not in a position to understand where this is going to lead. So this is a reflection I just want from your end.
Yeah, first the language and the decency in politics. I mean, it has degenerated into the unimaginable levels, especially in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. And chief ministers talking this language, people who are holding responsible posts, speaking like some street side vagabond type of a language is abominable, I mean deplorable, and it speaks very, very bad of the political system in these two states. KCR started it in Telangana. Revant Reddy is no better. So both as chief ministers are talking such bad language. What type of a standard they are setting to the public, they alone should think over. Equally bad is Andhra Pradesh today. And their whole thing has been started by Mr. Jagan. Even when he was in opposition leader, he used to talk like this. After he has become the Chief Minister also has not changed. Personal life is personal life. It has nothing to do with politics. And that should be totally left out of discussion when you are doing an election campaigning. After all, you should talk about policies, systems, how you want to improve the lives of the common man and what you are going to do if you are elected. All these are the issues that need a discussion, not how one has his own personal life and how it's handling. That's his responsibility. If at all personal life counts for electioneering to the extent that if he has made any money illegally, yes, definitely that's a point that needs to be questioned. Beyond that, I think the language that's going on in both these states is totally condemnable, and I wish the Election Commission brings in a law or makes it an important part of the model code if it is not already there, to rein in all these people. Otherwise, it's becoming a total mockery of the system to talk such language. That's as far as the language is concerned. Second, the money power in politics is not something new, but it has gone up manifold. Manifold, and today no honest public spirited person is in a position to come to the politics, thrive here and do something. So that's an unfortunate affair, and it's going from bad to worse from year on. That is also shown by the type of people who are contesting and the net worth they are holding. It raises a definite question. Only such people can be candidates, nobody else can be candidates. Of course, the system of financing the MLA candidates by the MP, so he gets an MP ticket, or financing all this at the election time and then you take a Rajya Sabha ticket. Actually, Rajya Sabha is meant for, it's an elders house where the intellectuals are supposed to be nominated and discuss on issues, but that's not the way it's happening. The person who finances the Assembly and Lok Sabha elections get a Rajya Sabha ticket. I think one way of, definitely money is not the one that plays the major part in the elections, though it is an important factor. It's more a reflection on lack of ideology of the political parties. Take for example Kerala, where there is a left government, ideologically committed. To some extent the discussion is ideological and then the fight is also ideological. Money has the least influence in whole of India in Kerala. And in fact, money does not have this much of an influence in North also. These other three southern states have become worst in this regard: Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. It's a reflection on lack of ideology, bad regional parties who are able to get to power and then make money and spend money. So that's the way they are taking it forward. I think this needs to be last time also we discussed. One is whatever is seized, there should be a process put in place to return it after the election period. Second, check at the source itself, as you mentioned. What are the cash withdrawals, where they are going? Government can have a proper scrutiny on all these things. Maybe to some extent this can be curbed. There are election expenditure observers. What they are doing, nobody knows. It's basically their job. Almost all 500 to 600 of them are roaming around the whole country, 1 or 2 for each constituency. And what are they doing? This is basically the issue on which they should be concentrating. Let's hope something better would happen in course of time.